Does this look familiar? Let's take a closer look, and we'll show you why this conventional guardrail system costs you more, yet provides you with less protection than the new Perimeter Protection Products system. We've reinvented the OSHA post. How? Perimeter Protection Products has designed a system that's less expensive to install and significantly less expensive to remove. It's also reusable. You pay for it once, but use it over and over. Why is using the patented Perimeter Protection Products system actually simpler and less expensive than using common angle iron? Let's examine the process of installing and removing a typical perimeter protection system. As you know, a conventional angle iron and cable guardrail system is nothing more than a series of angle irons that are welded to the steel framing of the building under construction. This system works well, and the materials are relatively inexpensive, but it involves a significant amount of labor and a high degree of worker exposure to the edge of the building. To install this type of perimeter system requires two people working at the edge of the building. One worker holds the angle iron, while the other one welds it. On a 30-story building, they must do this 3,000 times. It's a hazardous environment. They work wearing harnesses and tethers, plus welding goggles and gloves. They must move a lot of equipment from post to post, and they require a fire watch. The basic Perimeter Protection Products system consists of a prefabricated base plate and post. Our base plates can be welded to the structural beams in the fabrication shop or field installed. For maximum economy, we recommend installing the plates in the fab shop, but if you prefer to install the plates in the field, that's a job that can now be easily done by one person. After the base plates have been attached, it takes one person only a few seconds to install each post. The posts support the wire cable, which provides protection at the perimeter of the building. Instead of painstakingly threading the cable through holes in the angle iron, you just run the cable out for the length of the building and slip it quickly into place on the guides on each post. When pouring concrete, a plastic sheath is installed on the post before it is screwed in. And the advantages don't end there. You can save even more when the job is done and it's time to remove the perimeter system. With a conventional system, a welder must cut the angle iron with a torch, grind it down flush with the surface, and chip out any excess concrete. Removal is a surprisingly lengthy process, and the angle iron is then too short to be used again, so it's scrapped. Oftentimes, slag from burning and grinding damages curtain walls and causes other fire hazards. With our system, you simply unscrew the post. There's no angle iron to cut out and grind, and no excess concrete to be chipped out. The sheath can be easily removed or trimmed flush with the surface of the concrete. The mounting plate remains under the surface and does not need to be removed, and the threat of fire is virtually eliminated. We've designed our posts to be easily removed and reused on future projects. The base plates become part of the building and are available for future use as tie-off points. With our system, all that's required is to unscrew the posts. The entire process takes only seconds per post. And at the roof level, you experience even more savings. In a conventional installation, the roof must be installed around the angle irons, resulting in a large slice in the membrane extending all the way to the edge of the building. This must then be temporarily patched so that it is watertight, allowing painting, carpeting, and drywall construction to continue below. When the job is done, the angle iron must be cut off and ground down. Then, a steel plate must be installed to protect the membrane against damage and the large affected area repaired. With our system, you simply make a small opening, back out the post while leaving the cable in place, and run the roofing underneath it. When perimeter protection is no longer needed, you just cover that small opening with a patch. There's no cutting or grinding, just peel and stick, and the job is finished. Another feature of the system is that the base plates remain available under the surface of the roofing membrane. This means that if future work requires a tie-off, you have the benefit of an already installed base plate available every 8 feet. Simply open up the patch, install the support plate and the fall arrestor, and you have a safe and convenient tie-off point. The spacers you see here allow adjustment to accommodate different heights of insulation on a tapered roof. The cost savings are only one reason to select the Perimeter Protection Products system. The increase in safety is equally dramatic. The system eliminates 87% of the exposure at the edge of the building. This is a result of spending significantly less time installing and removing the system while working at the perimeter of the building. Our posts and fall arresters meet all OSHA specifications. The posts are designed to not only support a 200-pound side load, but have also been tested to 5,000-pound breaking strength so that they can be used as a tie-off point. The fall arresters are also tested to a full 5,000-pound breaking strength. The standard base plate incorporates a unique safety design feature, a special shouldered nut. Even if the weld were to fail, the nut cannot pull through. This provides an extra margin of safety to the system. And the special jam-resistant thread helps ensure that your posts are mounted securely and safely, every time. A number of accessories have been designed to address different needs during construction. Visit our website to view them all. Here are a few highlights. Fall arresters can be installed throughout the building and at the roof level by using the gusseted support plate. For pour-in-place concrete construction, the system includes this concrete base plate. It works similarly to the standard base plate, but it's designed to be screwed into the wooden shoring and adjusted to the proper height. Rebar can then be threaded through the holes. Installation of the sheath and the post is the same as when using the standard plate. Then, the concrete can be poured. The plate accommodates pours from 5 inches to 12 inches in depth. If a toe board is desired, it's a simple matter to slip this attachment onto the post. Using our toe board attachment, you can quickly install and remove toe boards as needed. Our beam-anchored cable supports can be screwed or tack welded to columns to reduce the number of posts required. This system accessory offers the same easy cable threading as the post-mounted cable guides and is significantly faster than threading cable through holes cut through the columns. The corner brace unit allows you to easily tension the cable at roof corners to OSHA requirements. In addition, it's fully adjustable to accommodate any corner angle. It can even be used in the middle of long cable runs to help maintain the required tension and keep maximum cable deflection within OSHA requirements. For re-roofing work, our multi-purpose base plate screws onto the wood blocking and otherwise performs exactly the same as our standard base plate. The multi-purpose base plate can also be used to provide perimeter protection in a wood-framed building. If you have special requirements that aren't met by our standard equipment, please contact us, as we can custom design cost-effective system components for nearly any requirements. Here is an example of our 60-inch post, which was designed to meet Bovis Lend-Lease's increased height requirement. We've talked about this system saving money, Here's a practical example. For a typical 30-story building requiring 3,000 angles, the cost to install and remove them is approximately $230,000. Using our system, for the same 30-story building, you only need purchase enough posts for 10 stories at a time. The cost of the posts and base plates, plus installation, would be $150,000. That's a savings of almost $100,000 the very first time you use the system. But after that, you already own the posts and only have to buy and install the base plates. The cost then drops to $87,000. The system more than pays for itself the first time you use it, and on the second building and every one thereafter, you save nearly 2/3 of the cost of using a conventional system. The savings when using this system on smaller buildings are also impressive. You can expect to save more than 50% the second time you use the system and every time thereafter. To see a detailed cost savings analysis, please visit our website at www.perimeterprotectionproducts.com. Increased safety, lower cost, reusable. You can start saving with Perimeter Protection products today.